All right, Tri-5 owners, just got something I wanted to share with you. A couple of weeks ago, my son and I were in my 55 wagon and ran it through a small rain squall, hit the windshield wipers and they worked. Then came a downpour, and so I put them on the high speed and they cycled twice and quit. Wiper blades on both sides of the windshield and nothing moving. So now, I normally don't drive the Chevy in the rain. I wasn't too worried about it. But now my wife and I are headed to Bowling Green, Kentucky for the Tri-5 Nationals. And there's a slight chance of some rain at some point during the weekend. And I thought, I need to check what's going on with my windshield wipers. All right, I wasn't sure if maybe the transmissions were binding somewhere or the motor was bad. Well, here's what I found, and this might be worth remembering in case this happens to you. All right, I've got the motor off the back there. You're familiar with these Newport Engineering wiper motors. Now these things are the modern, less expensive replacement for the original style wiper motor. You can get these things, the originals, rebuilt, but they have a switch on the wiper motor that sits in here in the engine compartment, and it's controlled by a cable from the original wiper control on the inside dashboard. So you can replace that with one of these Newport Engineering wiper motors. Now these wiper motors actually are a marine windshield wiper motor that have a bracket to mount it to the dashboard, and this little adapter actually has a set screw in this end, and this is what activates that little dealy bobber there. Makes your wipers go up and back and forth. Now let me tell you, I wasn't sure what was going on and why my windshield wipers had quit here on the car. You could hear the motor running, but the wipers weren't moving. So anyway, with my son's help, we took this down, and I had him turn the wiper motor on, and it was running, but this block wasn't moving. The shaft it's on was moving. Well, let's see if I can show you. All right, you can see that there's a set screw there. It's an Allen hex head set screw. Well, what had happened was that set screw had come loose, and so now the block just sat in one spot in the bracket on the where it was located, and the motor ran, but it didn't move the wipers. So, and that was only because of this set screw's loose. So I have put it in its middle travel, and it's ready to go back up on the firewall. But I have cranked that down tight. So if you ever have problems with your windshield wiper stopping, and you have one of these Newport Engineering motors, don't overlook something as simple as a set screw on that block, because that's all it was. This is a fairly new motor system on here, and this is decidedly cheaper than than some other systems. You've got the rain gear system that actually moves the motor inside the passenger compartment and uses arms that move the wipers for you. And it does away with the cables and the transmissions that are the factory equipment. I'm sure it's more reliable, but it's also expensive, upwards between $600 and $700. This Newport Engineering replacement motor is between $200 and $300, much cheaper. And really simpler, because you just have to swap out the old motor for the new one. All right, and there's a few things you have to change, like the switch. But the Newport Engineering kit comes with a new switch if you want to use it, or you can adapt it. You can adapt it to the original control you have, which is what was done on mine. Anyway, if you have one of these Newport Engineering wiper motors, just be aware that if that set screw comes loose, you'll lose the motion to your wipers, though the motor is still good. All right, that's it from this edition of the Shade Tree Garage Update. Take care. We'll see you next time.